artists, eccentrics, and etc. Welcome to tonight's open mic and teen poetry slam, hosted by Youth Speaks. I am one of your co-hosts, my other co-host, Lauren Lynn. I'm Minerva. We have Gabe DJing, and this is 265 Shotwell. That's the venue, in case you didn't already put that into your Google Maps. All right, so we're gonna hear from some amazing poets, some amazing artists, etc. in a moment. But first, I'm gonna start with a trigger warning because some of the poems can be pretty heavy. So we acknowledge the words of our young folks are powerful. Poets are going to get on the smoke today and speak their truth. This may include topics that might physically or emotionally activate folks in the audience and may cause them to relive traumatic events in their minds and bodies. So this is a collective content and trigger warning. For those who are speaking today, you do not have to put a trigger warning before your poems, but you can if you'd like. Please do what you need in order to take care of your mental and emotional health during the show. We also have support stations run by our Spokes Youth Advisory Board in the back of the room. All right. Also, COVID, the pandemic that is still happening. Yay. No yay, but okay. We give it up for our front of the house staff who are running all of the intros, exits, contact tracing. Yes. Thank you all for signing in so we can keep track of that. And we ask that everyone, is this still... Do we still keep masks on while we're performing? Yeah, if you took a COVID test, you don't have to have a mask, but otherwise, please keep your mask on over your nose and chin. Snacks and drinks are not allowed. If you do come down with COVID, please tell us so we can make sure that everyone else is aware they had an exposure and can get adequately tested. All right. Yeah, you can contact at covid@youthspeaks.org. All right, thank you. All right, so now we're gonna have our first poet on the mic, which is going to be Sean, age 16 from Pittsburgh. And we're going to have on deck Alvin, age 16, also from Pittsburgh. All right, let's give them the floor. Hello. Is there a Sean in the audience? Oh, Sean is finishing his COVID test. All right. Do we have an Alvin who is ready to speak? Yes. All right. We have Alvin, then Sean. Adaptation.
We really thought the cold streets was where we supposed to be. Bro gonna keep it toast to. We really thought the cold streets was where we supposed to be. Bro gonna keep it toast to smoke a nigga if he close to me. This the third time they spin the block. Them niggas 0-3. They told me we OD'd off the beat. The fuck that's supposed to mean? I ain't know the purpose of a herb until I rolled the leaf, smoke and wrote the beats, cut off the hose, and then uprose a beat. Yeah. Niggas saying not a squash, but they never spoke to me. The only place where you could fold your clothes is where you supposed to sleep. Said fuck the classroom. The lessons wasn't reprimanded. Took a couple losses and it cost us. It was devastating. I want all my niggas eating. Fuck you mean I'm never hating. Had to cut a couple niggas off. They wasn't elevating. They said it's that one guy. On my block is hella Saiyans. 12 brought him in for question. He was supposed to tell him Nathan. I stuck to the code, mastered my craft, and I was dedicated. The Drakey sat him down and closed his eyes like he was meditating. Lack of education. All we know is violence. Want to be productive, but products of our environment.
All right. Let's hear it for the poet. Amazing. All right. Where's the... I'm very competent, everybody. Next up, we have, is Sean ready? Or are we going to have the next poet? Let's go with the next poet. All right. Next up, we have Isla. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Please do let me know. Who is 17, also from Pittsburgh. And coming up after that, we are going to have Kenneth, or Baby Kyrie, who is 17, from Antioch. All right. Let's hear for Isla.
Okay. Hi. This is called Comfortable Being Alone. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel alone. Now, I'm not saying this to get any of your attention or want any of your commiseration. Matter of fact, I am perfectly fine with being alone, to where it feels like I'm in this mental zone that always seems to be persistent for far too long. I became comfortable in my own presence. The violence in my head has kept me away from the fucking silence with little assistance. The question of how can you be known but still feel alone is something that far too many can answer, even from people of your own. The distances COVID made and the milestones I faced, with the before being around many to it feeling like a dead zone till I slowly tear down. The feeling of being cased in my own walls and only having my phone. The memories are like images that are encased in my mind, seeing myself play chess alone with no opponents but myself, but I was able to progress at the game as I was learning on my own. The process of acceptance, of comfortability of oneself for this sooner or later needs to be addressed. I realized that my success came from my own independence and relied on my ability to confess and accept and progress. I've confessed with my knees to the ground, saying my confessions more than 7 times and times again. I realized I'm okay with being alone. I've accepted, enjoying my own company, and I've been unaffected to where I'm calm and collected more when I'm alone. I have progressed and feel far from refreshed. So yes, I am alone, but I have progressed with being comfortable in my own presence, and I have my own when I'm alone. Thank you.
Let's hear it for the poet. I heard the poet say memories are like images encased in my mind. And just a reminder, if you need to adjust the mic, you can use this knob here. And like, or that knob. Okay, next up we have Kenneth, or Baby Kyrie, and on deck we have Bella. Baby Kyrie, are they here?
This little promo is coming off the EP that drops tomorrow. Sorry. Look, backward, he ain't want smoke, he ain't on that. Halloween, mask up, seeing movie on that. I5, give me wiggle room, we gon' bomb that. He wanna run fade, it's too late, we be on that. Like be yourself, I never wanted to be most, and I ain't never wanted to be seen, wanna be ghost. Oh, you real, you hanging with the mosquitoes, cause I'm that in a bag of chips like Doritos. And if I need Brody, all I do is pick up the phone. I remember when they ran up on us and they all got thrown. If you need it, come get it, just know you challenging my thought. I can't let nobody walk up on me and I send them home. Cause you could be somebody on a shirt, ain't no mistaking. Or you could be a long living a bio, ain't no faking. Hit the 7th verse where every time I get the shaking, I'm a hustler for $1 and addicted to money making like granny. I know you resting up in heaven, they was trying to get me gone, but they didn't, so that's a blessing. I'm a winner with a lot to lose, and every loss a lesson. Heart wrote this bloody letter entitled in my confession. He a backward, he ain't want smoke, he ain't on that. Halloween, mask up, seeing movie on that. That I5, give me wiggle room, we gon' bomb that. He wanna run fade, it's too late, we be on that. Rookies that put me in vape hoodies, mama said that she hate lies and hate bullies. I don't got shit, but things you can't take from me. Was a clown, so I took a clown and showed him he ain't funny. Dummy, I'm on a two-way road, but either way I go, I'm still finna get money. My feet finna get bloody, they packing the heat, chucking streets bloody. Equals the streets bloody. I'm the hottest in my city, my season like it's the summer. Everybody keep on talking, nobody gon' put me under. Keep on hating cause I'm winning, I love it cause I'm no other. In my comments saying, Brody, don't do that, you not my brother. Fighting battles, shake him up, thought that he was a rattle. Got a list on my pain in these pianos, and we gon' ping a pong, hitting back and forth like a paddle. You can see I'm sliding home, got me thinking that I'm a batter. And then it told me I'm the greatest, and every op is finna hate this, cause I'm the realest, no debating. And knowing me, I'm always getting mine. See me jump in the line, I need it now, and I ain't got no time for waiting. Bitch, he a backward, he ain't want smoke, he ain't on that. Halloween, mask up, seeing movie on that. I5, give me wiggle room, we gon' bomb that. He wanna run fade, it's too late, we be on that. He a backward, he ain't want smoke, he ain't on that. Halloween, mask up, seeing movie on that. I5, give me wiggle room, we gon' bomb that. He wanna run fade, it's too late, we be on that.
Thank you. I would now like to invite Vanya, our host of the Teen Poetry Slam, to make an announcement.
What's up, y'all? My name is Vanya. I'm really happy to be here tonight. I'm going to be your host for Teen Poetry Slam, and I have a quick little announcement that I would like to make. So basically, the person who spits the funniest poem at tonight's open mic will win either one of these shirts, ooh, or this one, ooh, and the crowd is going to determine who that is. So we'll decide that at the end of the night, but just so y'all know, if y'all have a funny poem you want to spit, you have the opportunity to win a cool shirt. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Okay, next up we're going to have Sean, who's 16 from Pittsburgh. Oh, and on deck is Bella.
Like Whitney said, the greatest love of all is the love within yourself. How you gonna love somebody else and put your love up on the shelf? This ain't no Santa, bitch. So take that elf up off the shelf. If you got a problem, you can go and tell somebody else. You keep telling me that you love me, but really love someone else. This ain't no game, bitch. So you could play it by yourself. I ain't no dummy, nigga. So you better watch yourself. She like them bummy niggas. So that tells you about herself. I ain't no crummy, nigga. You must be looking for somebody else. Sorry, it was short.
Let's hear it for the poet. Okay, next up we have Bella, who's 16 from Pittsburgh. And on deck is Zoe.
Hopes. Promises are things that are often made but rarely kept. Even the purest of souls sometimes fail to keep them too. Some promises are meant to be broken though, as the promises do more harm than good when made. And that's when it's okay to outwardly break one. But once a promise is broken, so is that promised person's heart along with what else they put into it. But that person knew. It was their fault too for falling for it. Yeah, they knew the outcome of it, guess they just once again hoped it would be different. That their expectations would be wrong, that for once that voice wasn't always right. But like always, it failed. The voice once more proved that they were right. Sometimes wishing and hoping doesn't always work. Stop wishing and praying to that damn shining star. It won't make your dreams come true. Well, true. Life isn't the dream and illusion you were told and hammered into your head as a kid with all those different scenarios in those damn movies. Unfortunately, life is a too cruel example of reality.
Let's hear it for Bella. I heard the poet say that life is a too cruel example of reality. Thank you. Next, we have Zoe Dorado from Castro Valley, who is 17. And on deck, we have Raphael.
Okay, does anyone here know what a lazy Susan is? Yeah, so it's that thing that like sits in the middle of the table and it like spins and like keeps the food on it so like everyone around the table can get like a chance to like grab something. You see that like dim sum places too, or in your grandma's kitchen. So this is a poem about a lazy Susan. Or to all the lazy Susans, I guess. I want to be you, lazy Susan. I want to go to big dinners that keep hands from reaching too far because I want to be reliable and the center, smooth and spinning around an axis of hungry mouths. Pop star because I'd have something to offer, things everyone can consume. I'd come out in celebration, in feast, and still have enough quiet to lay still in the shelf, pretty and lazy. Lady of a circle of hands, never held in place for too long. Everybody would want a piece of me, Susan. Everyone would fight for me. But I wonder if that's enough for you, you keeper of turntables with no music, you wood of circles and dizziness. I want movement, but I also want rest. I want to hold something to offer, but not myself. I want to be stopped by someone else's want, look them straight in the eyes and say, be quick, everyone needs to eat. Yeah. And I have one more poem. I'm in marching band, and so I wrote this for like the long days of like band camp that we have. And this one time, does anyone know what a sousaphone is? It's like this huge, it's like a tuba basically, and it's like this huge brass instrument. And one time, like it was like super hot outside, and it was super sunny, and like the sousaphone, like it reflected the sun and like it either caught on fire or like it got something caught on fire. Anyways, I don't really remember, but I went to this magical realism poetry workshop held by Opal, who is also part of Youth Speaks. And they held a magical realism workshop, and I wrote this in their workshop. So I don't have a name for this now, but it's about the marching band and sousaphones, I suppose. The football field would not be known for football, but rather for the time Nolan's sousaphone caught on fire from the heat of the sun. All the band kids were already burning, so they thought the seismic, golden, shimmering beast of the body was the sun itself. So they all looked away, even Nolan, who at this point was refilling his 64-ounce water bottle so he had something to swim his mouth into, which, of course, made a statement when he saw the flames from across the fake grass and managed to spit out the stream of liquid across all 100 yards, so high that by the time he reached his instrument, the rain from his body was enough to put the fire out, and there was no more sun. There was no point in staying, and so everyone went home. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Zoe. Let's hear it for Lazy Susans and Saxophones. Next up, we have Raphael from San Francisco. They are 18 years old, and on deck we have Jessen.
Yeah. All right, let me open up my trumpet case. I'm gonna play the trumpet for y'all. You already know. All right, you know, you gotta put the mouthpiece in. All right. You can start the beat. Yup. All right, can you put it up a little bit? All right, hello everyone. Open mic 2022. You speaks, we here. RAC SFC. It's a unreleased one for y'all. Hope y'all enjoy. Hey, I say, these emotions, different perspective, hatred detected, we up in the motion, we lost and infected, used to be lost, but I came across you, mighty fine few, dated for a few, that was just fate, if you put it in perspective, you learn from the hate, learn from the love, there's no debate. I was in my element, stacking the bread for the settlement. You was neglected, never was told I was being controlled, so I did detect it. The lust that I felt, raised I was dealt. All these emotions, had to respect them. Now I detect them, feeling no regret. Sign on your face, I see, I detect. Sweet vinaigrette, had to change the pace, so now I'm in check. I can see it in your face, not what you expected. Evolution through your contribution gave me perspective, so now I don't hate you. So I'ma say thank you. Yeah. Gave me perspective, so now I don't hate you. Thank you. Oh my God, I got my mute on. All these emotions, different perspective, hatred detected, we up in the motion, we lost and infected, used to be lost, but I came across you, mighty fine few, dated for a few, that was just fate, if you put it in perspective, you learn from the hate, learn from the love, there's no debate. I was in my element, stacking the bread for the settlement. You was neglected, never was told I was being controlled, so I did detect it. Lust that I felt, rage that was dealt. All these emotions, had to respect them. Now I detect them, feeling no regret. Sour on your face, I see, I detect. Sweet vinaigrette, had to change the pace, so now I'm in check. I can see it in your face, not what you expected. Evolution through your contribution gave me perspective, so now I don't hate you. So I'ma say thank you. For what? Gave me perspective, so now I don't hate you. Yeah. Thank you. All right, thank you, everyone. You know, open mic, we here. RACSFC, I'd like to thank. We out here, You Speaks. We here to create, innovate, and participate in the arts. Hey, this is me. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, lastly, we have Jessent from Spokes. Oh, 17 from Daly City. Sorry.
Hello. Hello. Okay. So this poem is entitled "Painting Through Words." Can I get the mic out? Yes, please. Painting through words. I once said that I'm a blank canvas waiting to be filled, a future I liked, a path, an image of dreams. All the sweet things, cherry blossom trees, my iridescent fantasies, yet they all rot and fall like dead autumn leaves. Fall and tumble into the unknown. When I was 3, I declared my love for blue. The sky I saw day and night, the blinding sun and cerulean blue. The barely visible stars, dark night sky as fireworks sparkle at New Year's Eve and slightly deafen my ears. I painted my whole canvas a gradient of blue despite people telling me not to. When I was 8, I still love the color blue. The endless peace the ocean brings along with the salty scent of the sea with waves going back all the way from other countries. Never-ending thoughts and impossible blue roses. Blue meant tranquil and peace, and blue also meant subservience. Since blue also haunted my 8-year-old self when laughter reverberates from my classroom because a girl isn't supposed to like guy colors and they should love pink. My love for colors were like my lenses for the love I have for others, like a cute little drawing that I made for my friends, only for them to tell me that it could be better, that my love could always be better, that who I am could always be better. I tore my canvas apart and everything that was blue in it. When I was 10, I sprinkled white stars representing twinkling hope from the faraway light because my life is currently in a tunnel. That someday in the faraway future, I hope and pray to some higher power that people would be better when I grew older. But warnings grow, and those white stars were fake. The tunnel felt longer, and I drifted away from fate. When anger spills, its color is blood red, and warm colors are too strong for my eyes, and like ocean oil spill, my canvas was polluted. And I tried to deny because I was blue, and blue meant subservience, and my love for others is meant to be calm and peaceful, because I could always be better. My painting is finally like the ocean during sunset, when purple drips down the horizon and orange lingers a little while longer. My healing canvas of imperfections. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jessent. I heard the poet say, "My life is currently in a tunnel." Thank you so much for that vulnerability and the insight that you bring. So let's clap it up for all the poets that came out tonight. And get excited because we have a teen poetry slam next. Thank you all so much for coming out. And please fill out the Youth Speak survey. And tell us how you felt about the event tonight. And remember to come to the after-school workshops every Wednesday and all our other programs. So thank you.
If we could get Vanya to come tell us about I think we were already told about the special giveaway, but to open up the slam. Vanya. Yay. Oh. What's happening? Okay.
Arby, I'm so sorry.
Oh, here.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Hello. This is a poem I wrote called I Used to Be a Singer. I used to be a singer. As a child, I used to paint the walls I walked along with beautiful sound. No soul went untouched when I entered a room. My soul sang to others in high octaves, a concert of souls singing. As I interacted with others, I am the definition of socialization. So social, everyone knows me by name. So social, I know moms, grandmas, cousins, and aunts. So social that my mom is getting compliments about me back to back to back. But what happens when the most social butterfly and the busiest bee goes without flocking with the other butterflies, or the bee goes without work? March 2020, ninth grade year. I used to be a singer, but isolation and quarantining turned my soulful songs into quiet whispers. Desocialized, desensitized, a kid with anxiety and pent-up problems, left to access the wicked world at the click of a button or the accidental pop-up ad. I stopped singing. I stopped smiling and talking. Zooming all day and sleeping through half of them. I wouldn't answer calls unless you were some internet friend I met on Twitter or a part of those online therapy groups. I used to be a singer. I turned into a sleeper, a smoker, a suicidal, a sibling that has your household tense and leaves your mother with sleepless nights. I used to be a singer, someone who sung their A, E, I, O, U's in perfect pitch, now left with a voice of rasp as I attempt to collect pieces of my shattered self. When I look in the mirror, it's like I'm looking at a stranger. My dreams and hopes reflect the hope I had as an adolescent, too naive to realize I was too small and dreaming too big.
Thank you so much, poet. Okay, lastly, we have Avi. I'm so sorry.
Hey guys, I'm Avi. This is my poem. It's called Him. I saw him wake up. I saw him wake up every day and try to change. He didn't know if the change would be right or wrong. The intention behind whatever change he would make would be pure, for the betterment of him or others. He woke up and thought of one change every day. Change 1. Stop hanging around people who have a negative influence on you. Change 2. Compliment others every day. Change 3. Try to be yourself. Change 4. Work out. Change 5. Being mindful of others and yourself. Change 6. Be uncomfortable. Try new things. He woke up every day and tried to change. I fell off my bike the other day because I hit a curb, right? I crashed into another bike the other day as well. I almost fell in the lake because of the wind. It's like 2 years ago, but I still remember it. And I almost got ran over, and that caused me to fall off my bike. That was yesterday. It's okay to do wrong, and sometimes you'll get wronged, causing an imbalance, right? It just matters how you get up and change yourself. Because what's yelling, learn how to drive, gonna do? Don't expect others to change for you. You should always change for yourself.
Okay, next up we're going to have Minerva introduce our featured poet of the night.
Hi, all right. Get ready for our feature, who is Aitan Milman, is a 16-year-old rapper / producer from the Bay Area. He's been writing lyrics and music since he was 12 and is a self-taught music producer and beatmaker. He released his first single June 16th, 2006, or 1906, 06, on his 15th birthday. It was featured on Wild 94.9 on the JV Morning Show, and he was interviewed live on air. He also released his single, Where Did I Go, on September 9th, which he wrote and produced. On January 7th, 2022, he released his third single, Shine Like. On June 24th, 2022, he released his very first EP, which is June 16th, 06, which had 5 tracks, including 2 brand new tracks, all of which he wrote and produced. He continues to impress with his musicality and lyricism in his music. All right, let's hear it for our feature.
Hello, hello. How y'all feeling tonight? Feeling good? So I got 2 songs for y'all and I got a poem for y'all, so let's get into it. This first one is called Shine Like. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, look, always going to shit without a plan, but I be leaving them places like I'm the fucking man. With the fish eye, you know I gotta rhyme right. In the lens with the rush, you know they got me in the limelight. This is just the beginning, y'all fuck with the prototype. I'm from the west, but I still shine like I'm a northern light. I'm from the west, but I still shine like I'm a northern light. I'm from the west, but I still shine like. Yeah, look, I'm from the west, but I still shine like. I'm from the west, but I still shine like. Yeah. I'm from the west, but I still shine like. Look. I'm from the look, when I do the most with this shit, it just don't feel enough. I know I can do better, but it's myself that I cuff. But for now, I'm just a diamond in the rough. With every song I get more personal, but y'all don't get that stuff. When I look to the sky, I see a gem in eye. Overthinking shit, it got me feeling dead inside. Try to save myself through the music, this shit kill my mind, but it's gonna get me verified. I guess my thoughts been gentrified. I can't get past the borderline. I'm going stupid on you motherfuckers. Bust no doubt, that's mine. I lock it up in 4-4. That's the way I'll do the time. And yeah, I'm from the west, but I still shine. I said I guess I'm in the borderlands. I can't get past the borderline. I'm going stupid on you motherfuckers. Bust no doubt, it's mine. Look, cause that's the way I'll do the time. And yeah, I'm from the west, but I still shine. Look, always going this shit without a plan, but I be leaving them places like I'm the fucking man. With the fish eye, you know I got a rhyme right. And the lens with the rush, you know they got me in the limelight. This is just the beginning, y'all fuck with the prototype. I'm from the west, but I still shine like I'm a northern light. I'm from the west, but I still shine like I'm a northern light. Look, sometimes I try to keep it low, but I'm still climbing these fences. I hate facing consequences, I hate sounding dumb, so I don't ask questions. This seems to happen after every blessing. I guess I'm just adding lessons to my adolescence. I'm feeling reckless, and when I replenish, and when I remorse, and when I rejoice. To be blessed with hip-hop was my choice, and that's the soundtrack to my life. It never ends on usage, cause when it plays it comes out unpleasantly therapeutic. Bitch, I'm still searching for my reverence. Bringing greatness to y'all is the only option, my only preference. But when the shit brings pestilence, it loses all its elegance. So if I'm never satisfied, use this as a reference. Fuck satisfaction, cause it never do no shit for me. Yeah, but then comes the self-infamy. I don't know why I'm saying this, it ain't like y'all are into me. And that's the self-doubt that just droughts me out mentally. Look, always going and shit without a plan, but I be leaving them places like I'm the fucking man. With the fish eye, you know I got a rhyme right. And the lens with the rush, you know they got me in the limelight. This is just the beginning, y'all fuck with the prototype. I'm from the west, but I still shine like I'm a northern light. I'm from the west, but I still shine like I'm a northern light. I'm from the west, but I still shine like. Thank you. Yeah, so that one's called Shine Light. And you know, before I continue, who here has dealt with self-doubt? Like, raise your hand if you ever dealt with self-doubt. Exactly, like, you know, it can really take a toll on a person, especially if you're an artist and you're like a creative person. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you really gotta prioritize your mental health. You know what I mean? That should be your priority all the time. And you know what I mean? So like, next thing is like, who's ever felt like they've ever lost themselves? Like, you know, they try to find themselves. That could also take a toll on a person, and that's what this next one's about. This next one is called Where Did I Go? Yeah. Look. Yeah. Look. I'm all over the place cause this shit ain't scripted, yeah. Even when I feel safe, I try to keep my distance. And when I make a commitment, I always overthink it. So I trap myself inside, there ain't no exit ticket. Then it seems like I'm so distant, like I don't got no mental existence. And this should be getting consistent, cause I can check out at an instant. And I know this sounds twisted, but I gotta start resisting. And I gotta end this now while I'm young and while I glisten, yeah. Where did I go, yeah, where did I go? Where did I go, yeah, where did I go? It's hard to stop, but saying it sounds easy. And I never left, but my mama said she missed me. Where did I go, yeah, where did I go? Where did I go, yeah, where did I go? Neither you or I can tell, yeah. I just feel like I've sunk into my shell, yeah. Like I've sunk into my shell. Yeah. Real people give fake compliments, and fake people would do anything for an audience. It's all the cycle, these motherfuckers trapped in when Simon says I'm out here building verbal monuments. But then there's people that fuck up my drive with their condiments. My brain is look, I'm always making a new recipe. The devil makes me do it, but what I do is so heavenly. But how I do it so devilishly. Right now I'm contradicting. I'm trying to find myself, but out there it's sickening, yeah. I just wanna break away, yeah. I just wanna break away, yeah. I just wanna break away, I just wanna break away, I just wanna break away, yeah. Oh, but out there it's sickening. Oh, but out there it's sickening, yeah. Look, y'all use fiction, I use diction, and I'll rock this shit. Look, never run out of verbal ammunition. I'm always riding the shit I envision. I'm on the cahier, meet the incision. My words will slide and they make a collision. Those who don't grind be the ones that are bitching, and those who don't make it just act like they glitching. It's in the game and I'm still on a mission, and no, I don't pass by my lyrics audition. I'm always cooking, yeah, this is my kitchen. I'm more than an artist, I don't just make pictures. I'm a messiah, just making my missions. My shitty these speeches you can't even whisper, but I'm still out there and after I'm lost. Gotta get me back no matter the cost. Cause I still ain't found myself. Where did I go? Yeah, where did I go? Where did I go? Yeah, where did I go? It's hard to stop, but saying it sounds easy. And I never left, but my mama said she missed me. Where did I go? Yeah, where did I go? Where did I go? Yeah, where did I go? Neither you or I can tell, yeah. I just feel like I've sunk into my shell, yeah. Like I've sunk, where did I go? Yeah, where did I go? Where did I go? Yeah, where did I go? It's hard to stop, but saying it sounds easy. And I never left, but my mama said she missed me. Where did I go? Yeah, where did I go? Where did I go? Yeah, where did I go? Neither you or I can tell, yeah. I just feel like I've sunk into my shell, yeah. Like I've sunk into my shell. Thank you. If you guys like what you hear and you want to check out my music, please feel free to look me up on Instagram or on any streaming platform at Aitan Milman. That's AITAN MILMAN. You can check out my EP I released back in June, you know, self-written, self-produced, so y'all can go check that out. You know, prioritize mental health. That's kind of the message. And this next one is like, this one's very personal to me. It's a poem. It might become a song in the future, I don't know yet, but as of right now, it's just a poem. And this one is called Laughter. Laughter, that's all that I hear. Yeah, my whole life I had daddy issues cause he wasn't near. Shit, and then when he left, it wasn't really that clear. But now I built up that anger, still I'ma keep it sincere. Yeah, I said laughter, the best mechanism to cope. Cause if you smile, you give everyone around you sense of hope. It don't matter if you feel like you on a slippery slope. People pleasing really make you feel like hanging from a nope. Feel like an alien, alone in the crowd. I'm like the loudest dude you'll ever know who can't make a sound. Cause if it ain't bars or ain't rhymes or styles meant to free, I can't think of that many who still give a fuck about me. Even then there's not a lot who wanna see me do shit differently. I know my capabilities, but that is ego's recipe, so I'ma keep it shut. Don't wanna sound like a celebrity and hope you like to smile, cause I'll be myself eventually. Laughter, yeah. Sometimes I have a fear of God, it's said to be essential. Cause ain't the point to separate us from higher credentials, but yet we still not equal. Some people are born stencils. Generational traces left behind make silver utensils. We got laughter. My fame ain't have nothing when they was coming from disaster. Collapse of the union, saw no happy ever after. But they ain't let nothing get in their way. Me, my sister living proof of what they work for today. Still ain't no father time to have in my possession. Even when he was here, it ain't like he ever gave us any attention. That's why when he moved on, my sister never forgave, cause she was old enough to see how much pain he really made. See, I was too young to understand everything that had happened, but now I see the truth and I'm saying it as I'm rapping, sobbing on the mic, but they are tears of relief, cause I know I'll give my kids a better set of beliefs. I'm talking laughter. Thank you. So yeah, like I said, if you want to check out my music, I have an EP out on all platforms at Aitan Milman. You can check my Instagram too if you want to check that out. So thank you.
Let's hear it for our featured poet, Aitan Milman. Okay, next up, we're gonna have the Teen Poetry Slam, so get excited. Vanya, I believe you're hosting. Let's hear it for Vanya.
All right, y'all. Give it up one more time for all the poets who graced the stage. Thank y'all so much for being here. We're going to get TPS started in a little bit, and the poets for TPS will be huddling outside. Our MC will do a quick intro about that. But before we do that, we're going to announce the winner of our most humorous or poem to include the most humor for the night. Can we give it up for Avi? Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate the way that you infuse humor into your very real poem, and you can meet me in the back and pick out your t-shirt. Thank you so much. And I'll pass it to our MC for TPS of the night. Please welcome Niambi as they make it to the stage.
Hello, 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 y'all. Can I hear some noise? I didn't feel that. Let me hear a little bit more noise. Yes. My name is Niambi. I am going to be your MC for the night. Can I get all of the poets that signed up for the slam to meet me outside? We're about to have a poet huddle. Thank you very much. Meet us back in here in 15 minutes, y'all. Nyambi. Say, hey, Nyambi. Hey, Nyambi. Oh, thank y'all. Oh, my God. I feel so welcome. Give it up for our featured poet that we just had touch the stage. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so I'm just going to be here. I'm going to be, I'm going to be your eyes and ears. I'm going to be introducing you to everybody, letting you know what's up. Let's give a round of applause for every person that's going to touch this mic tonight. Yes, yes. Who has never been to a slam before? Yes, thank you. Welcome, all of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And for all of our collaborators, we want to thank you as well. So we're here at the, I'm going to do a thing. Do y'all know the call and response, I go, I may? Do we know that? No? Something new. Okay. So when I say I go, you say I may. I go. I go. That means I'm ready to listen. I'm ready to receive whatever you have going on. And we become in communication with each other. All right. So we're here at the Teen Poetry Slam. This has been a tradition for Youth Speak since 1996. To tell you more about how the slam works, I'm going to kick it over to my host.
All right. Good evening, y'all. I'm your host for tonight. My name is Vanya. I have our lovely 5 judges back here, and I'm going to intro them real quick. So starting off with Julia, pronouns she, her, rep in Berkeley. Their unpopular food opinion is carrots and ketchup are amazing. So let's clap it up for Julia. Next up, we have Tierra, she, her. She's repping Oakland, California, and her unpopular food opinion is very unpopular, but mango is a C-tier fruit. Whoa, clap it up for Tierra. All right, next up, we have Misa, they, them. They're from the Bay Area, and their unpopular food opinion is pineapple on pizza is good. Give it up for Misa. I also agree. And then we have England, they, them, and they're repping Kansas. Give it up for Kansas. And their unpopular food opinion is that runny eggs should not be eaten. Like, cook your eggs. So clap it up for England one more time. All right, and they said what they said. Boom. And last but not least, we have Mush, our ED of Youth Speaks. Her pronouns are she and her. She's from Frisco, repping Frisco. Clap it up. And her unpopular food opinion is that cold pizza equals bad. So clap it up for Mush and all of our judges one more time. All right, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about what poetry slams are. So poetry slams are a competitive poetry event. We're here to provide a platform to celebrate some of the most incredible and urgent young voices in the Bay. So clap it up for all the poets that are going to grace the stage tonight and have already. So back here, judges will be scoring the poems on a scale from 1 to 10. Lowest and highest scores will be dropped, and the 3 middle scores are going to be added together for a max of a total of 30 points. The top scoring poets will move on for a chance to represent the Bay Area at the Brave New Voices Festival 2023, happening this year in our very own Bay Area. And also in an effort to de-emphasize the scores and better center the voices and stories of the participants, we will not be announcing scores for the slam. So I'm going to pass it back to our MC Nyambi. Give it up for them one time for the one time.
Thank you to our host. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to give y'all a little bit about what's going to happen in the slam. So, in terms of content, trigger warnings. We acknowledge the words of our young folks are powerful. Poets are going to get on this mic today and speak their truth. This may include topics that might physically or emotionally activate folks in the audience and may cause them to relive traumatic events in their minds and bodies. So this is a collective content and content and trigger warning. Please do what you need in order to take care of your mental and emotional health during this show. We also have support stations run by our spokes, Youth Advisory Board in the back of the room. Take care of yourselves, y'all. If you need to step out, step out. If you need to get water, get water. Your mental health, your physical health, that is of utmost importance. All right, so now that we got the serious stuff out of the way, let's get into the slam, right? Let's say, let's go. Let's go. Period. All right. So when the poets get up on this stage, I want to hear some support. I want us to give them love. You can do that by stomping your feet. Let's try that. You can go, like something tastes real good. You can snap your fingers. I love that. Yes, beautiful. You have permission to show love to the poets on this stage, and it helps. It gives everybody a little bit of just feeling comfortable, feeling welcomed, right? Just so we get this out of the way, COVID safety stuff. Give it up to our front of the house staff for keeping us all safe. Y'all saw them? Yes. Thank y'all for signing in and doing what you need to do to keep everyone in this space safe. We ask that everyone, even the poets on the mic, keep your mask on the entire time that we're together, that they fit snugly over the nose and chin. If you need a new mask, we have them at the front of the house. Snacks and drinks are not allowed in this space. No eating, no drinking. If you need to hydrate, feel free to step out to do so. We recognize that sometimes spit goes down the wrong throat. You know, sometimes we gotta do a little But if you do begin to feel symptomatic, please remove yourself from the space. Lastly, if after today's event you come down with a confirmed COVID case, please let us know ASAP at covid@youthspeaks.org so we can encourage others to get tested. And when I say harm, you say reduction. Harm, reduction. Harm, reduction. Very, very important. Y'all, now, let's get this poetry slam started. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Wait. Actually, I think we're missing something. I think we have a calibration poet first, actually. So the calibration poet is going to prepare us for the slam. Get us emotionally ready to see these poets competing. We're going to treat them like we would treat any poet on the stand. So we will give them maximum love. We will receive their poem with grace, and they will also be judged. So it will get our judges together as well. You know, let everybody know their role. So I'm going to welcome to our stage the calibration poet, Sherry.
I come from BuzzFeed Am I Gay quizzes. Because is liking girls a before or an afterthought? Do I like the guy or am I obsessing over him to be normal? I come from normal, or trying to be, because when you come from a family like mine, you cannot define normal. Is normal a thing or an actual social construct, putting me into a box, making me a mime, but I am not pretending. To me, it's real, and to you, it is an act. I come from on the playground being the odd one out, so the only girl that played with me I liked, and I didn't know what like was, so I liked the girlish boy, and I liked the fastest runner, and I liked the girl who was my only friend. I come from like and unlike. I come from queer, but she needs a label. I come from I like boys, but I like girls too, and even though I say I like a boy, doesn't mean I don't like a girl, and when I do like a girl, it's a phase. I come from the stares and the questions. Are you gay? Like, dude, do you not see the fucking rainbow keychain? Seriously. People are so blind, it is hilarious. I come from laughing at gay jokes, but when the first straight guy calls me a fag, I can't tell if I'm feeling anger or sadness. I come from being the only gay friend. I knew when it wasn't cool to know. I knew and all my friends knew, and it was weird because they know now, and I can't tell if they still think I'm weird or if they're insanely good at acting. I come from nights awake hating the curse of liking a woman, but it felt so real and raw to love her. I come from my left hand being painted black because 1, I don't want to risk nail polish on my already ruined cuticles, and 2, I want to feel her soft hands hold mine while she painted my right. I come from explaining the difference between liking a boy and liking a girl because I had liked both and I'm not sure if either ever felt fake. Liking a girl is like smelling every single flower for the first time and feeling the sun on your skin on every first spring day. And liking a man is just that, liking a man. I come from you're bi, right? And a shrug and a sigh, yeah, basically, but it doesn't feel right. Pan, bi, gay, straight, all the labels make me want to rip out my eyes and vomit because it keeps me awake. So I push it to the side and call it queer so I don't have to address it for a little longer. I could give a 45-minute lecture on how labels are heterocentric and toxic because dead ass, only straight people care. Only straight people draw a box and force me into it. Only someone who has never been in a box wouldn't understand a spectrum if all the colors of the rainbow stared them dead in their eyes. I come from praying as a kid, God, please, make me straight. Make me only like men. God, please let me wear a white wedding dress down the aisle and have a groom waiting for me at the end. I hate being gay. I hate being seen as straight. I hate being something in between. Maybe I just hate being.
Wow. Wow, we're starting it like that? Give it up for our calibration poet, y'all. Wow. Wow. All right. So now that we're a little warmed up, I'm going to kick it over to Vanya. How are we feeling back there, Vanya?
We're feeling so amazing. Clap it up one more time for our calibration poet. All right. We won't be announcing scores, so you don't have to kick it back here every time, but I think we're ready to get the slam started.
Lovely. I want y'all to remember that hype that we just felt. Feel it throughout the entire slam, y'all. You know, as time gets longer, you know, we start clapping a little softer. Let's not do that. Let's give maximum love to our first poet of the slam, Claire!
This poem is called Black Jezebel Teaches Herself to Dance. When you need me again, I'll be on my back, the curve of my breast sharpening in the light of a burnt-out bulb. In the mirror, I rehearse myself bright again, a chipped tooth, a bitten-down nail, a smear of lipstick so red it swallows the night. My sisters and I walk the length of train tracks, hold ourselves between crosses of rust so deep we forget the taste of our blood. Our prayers lodged in the cold place color fades to palm, to hold our heartbeat in the hushed moment before dress hits floor. To build a home a finger's width from carnage, I, hubris, I, church, Jezebel, my only hymn, I have held your mitts in my mouth and spat them back bloody. Don't you know, in the dark of dark, a flash of teeth gleams, indistinguishable from blade. This world is too small to hold me, and I have already dropped the match.
for the imagery. Give it up for Claire, y'all. I already know I'm about to be blown away this entire slam, y'all. Who am I? Jesus. All right. Next, we are going to have Lauren hit the stage. Yeah. Lauren?
Okay, this poem is called Neverland, and I read it at an abortion rights rally because I think we often think of the pre-Roe days as the past and history and fantasy. We don't realize that past is becoming present. Neverland. I took my canoe to shore, traded legs for oars, bartered branches for blue because water has memory. Today I peered over the side to see a glimpse of its receding tide, its history. I heard the heartbeats first, felt the warmth beneath mermaid shells, thumping heart, locked beneath their cages, will matched for will until I saw hooks. Mermaids digging in to stifle the way out. I saw them writhe, fin shuddering the sand, a grainy blanket for boulders, because the hook, like obsidian, it glinted in the sun's breath, clasped in their fingers, was wrenched against their tails, every scale a reminder of mermaid mortality lodged against law, a masquerade for morality. I blinked, because I gazed at Neverland, a grisly scene, but grime from a storybook. Please let it be fiction, or history at least. But today I went out again to take another look. At the corner of my eyes, I see them shedding scales for skin, because they're not just pregnant, they're mermaids bleeding to women. The hooks tremble at their sides, no, in their sides, but there's more. 9 chairs, stoic and jagged, grinding hooks into the sand like anchors, digging into land, pooling waves into words, and in the quilt of sand, a flag rippling, red, white, and blue. Gasping, I look away, away from the stories, the lacerating hooks, but all I can see are the colors. Neverland leaps from the ocean, leaps from the page to the oars at my side. The sun burns red above my eyes, scorching my back with its bleeding lies. Red, red, screeching red, and down the ocean swallows my oars. A wail to its krill, bursting a bellowing blue until clouds puncture the waves. 5-pointed tendrils, condensed wisps melt to stars. A sun, ocean, and clouds, a flag, red, white, and blue. The ocean swells by the sun's gnawing bites, punctuated by piercings of clouds. A flag, red, white, and blue, a hurricane of colors. Let it stop. My canoe trembles to stay afloat. Was this not a painting of the past, a yarn of yesterday, an apple of ago, yet past pours to present as the ocean floats to my side? This sun, this ocean, these clouds, this America of mine. But there, shining in this vortex of colors on the horizon line, I hear the heartbeats. I see mermaids flicking the waves, hooks there may be, but a fire to save. I feel their warmth pulsing behind fins, pain from poverty, ashes from ache, but embers beating, a fire to save. I see it now, here in this crowd, the gall to resist, the gold of the fist. So will you grasp the oars with me? Rise to the horizon gold, ring heartbeats, and row.
Give it up for Claire, y'all. Louder, louder, louder. Wow. Wow, amazing, gorgeous. We're gonna toss it to our next poet, Baby Joe. Baby Joe would like to turn the mic down. Just a little bit, because he says he is hella loud. And I feel that.
This poem is called Prodigal Son and what it means to be a prodigy. 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 Definition: a person, especially a young one, endowed with the exceptional qualities or abilities. A person with the superhuman qualities and unbearable consistency, like the making of a trilogy. We say what's on our fucking minds, even though we all know we would be cast out and suspended indefinitely. A prodigy's words shooting deeper than a 223. Don't give a shit what they say, fuck taking a new leaf. I am and will always be me. Our words are rooted with inspiration. Our words are characterized in the power. Our words are ruthless but meaningful. Our words devour. We write anywhere and think anywhere. Bedrooms, BART stations, and even the unimaginable thoughts in the shower. Our words steam like chamomile tea. Our words are symbolic. My words are discreet. Have you clueless like an alcoholic? This fire in our hearts that tells us nothing can stop us from being who we want to be. I am a prodigy, raised in Richmond, rooted in Pittsburgh. Poetry is my step stool created by the heavens. With a strong and unbreakable structure, what does it mean to be a prodigy? It means I can speak my mind without the worries of an apology, letting out my inner monster, unbelievable like I am a symbol of mythology, breaking all shackles off my legs and hands as I utter the words light with mediocrity. I add a commitment to my words without contradiction. Poetry is my addiction. I stand guilty for my love of being a prodigy. I approve of this conviction. My opinions cut through others' minds like a knife to the heart, and it tears our bewildered minds apart. I am my own inspiration. It's important to reward your own dedication. My poetry is infested with emancipation, engulfing words like fancy foods. I shield away the negative voices in my head. I am a man with attitude. We see beauty in everything we see. Imaginations expanding lavishly. You are a beauty to society, but there was a beast roaring inside you. Our minds are forever functioning. Poetry cemented into our brains. Our thoughts with no signs of sensitivity. We deliver to endure and express our pain. We let our words dig meters underground, deeper than the roots of a family tree. Anyone can be a prodigy. You just have to believe. You have to know your worth. Your beautiful ears and eyes will always hear and see. And after everything I had just divulged, that is what it means to be a prodigy.
Come on now. Give it up. Y'all better know how to be a prodigy after that poem. Come on now. Coming up to the stage is Julian.
All right, before I start, I just want to say, whether I do well or not, I'm just proud of myself for getting up here. And I wrote this about some girl who led me on for quite a few months. I want to feel something other than nauseous, but she makes me feel so cautious. Maybe it's just my self-conscious telling me that there is a problem. She talking to her ex-mans like there ain't no fucking issue. But then I get to yelling. She tell her friends to grab the tissues. Like the whole world gon' crash down and the whole world gon' burn around. I take bullets, I take rounds, I take guns. You run around, I cry for you. But but you don't care now, so I leave for a good girl who actually love me now.
Yes! Can I hear some commotion for leaving someone for someone better? For some self-love. Come on. All right. So we're in the middle of our slam. Can we like shake it out a little bit? You know, we've been feeling a lot. We're gonna have to. Okay. Coming next to the mic is Minerva.
All right. I've been
their fickle presence. It wasn't like the poison wasn't acquainted with my tongue, or there wasn't enough to share equally, but because you wish to take life like a pill. Fast and whole, wishing for the full experience, not knowing how to portion, or when to walk and not run. You only felt the pressure of others' expectations and saw how fast others were living, wanting just to live unapologetically, even when it was you owed an apology to, and liberation from. And now, because you told me to walk while you ran and wait for the venomous first bite to be consumed, I am left with the opportunity to enjoy the sweetness. But I am burdened with the knowledge that you never got a taste of it. How may I indulge in sweetness guided by your suffering? And how may I continue when the silver lining between bitter and sweet becomes transparent and I no longer hold the capacity to differentiate them anymore? Wow.
I just want to give a quick trigger warning. This is about gun violence, and I was speaking in a case where an elementary school got shot up. So it's called Mom's Perfume. Oxytocin, often called the hormone of attachment, has been suggested as playing an important role in early life nurturing. Time passes, oxytocin grows, milestones hit with every growing bone. May 24th, 2022. The moon goes down as the sun comes up. She is joyed by mornings. She loved the music played to awaken her spirit, buttoning up her shirt close to her collarbone, just above the BFF necklace brought to match with her mother at Justice. She found joy in filling up the purple jar in her room to buy her cat yet another toy. The crazy high-knee socks, khaki skirt with the new hairstyle Mom made. May 24th, close to 7:27 a.m. She enjoyed getting ready for school. She did off the routine with brushing teeth and a spritz of Mom's favorite perfume to keep close and a reminder of home. A warm arbor smell with a hint of rosemary, a distinct smell of her mother that she carries with her every step taken. The room and the scent roams and calms her anxiety. Exiting the car to the schoolyard filled with nothing but pure hearts and exhilarating energy, she finds joy to paint and anxious to show and tell. A forecast arrives, and she who loves so dearly encounters the dullest of all spirits. With every sense she had, she could hear the roaring and the echoes of sounds like explosive, almost like 4th of July came a little early this year. Wow. Running and pleading with the eyes her mother passed down to her, she sees beloved classmates going silent in the blink of an eye. With the perspective of, aura you seek in, you see nothing but gray. Gray, prying up on all colors, nourishing and flourishing in exhibits of learning that can't come close to decay. How could you take a light of those with empowering bulbs? Those who had pure hearts of gold. On May 24, 2022, in the final hours left alone, she runs with the scent of her mother close by, calling out to her in hope she'll come down from the sky. Till she meets with us again, we lift her name high. Age 10, and her name is Tess Marie Mata. Thank you.
All right, coming next to the mic is Yamini. to this stage.
So this is called Crystals and Mirrors. Sometimes I wonder what it would be like to open my eyes and find someone looking back at me. My silhouette reflected back in their eyes instead of a thin shadow and crystallized vacancy. I am made of flesh and bone, tangible in every sense of the word, but more often than not, I feel like a crystal. Reflecting gazes like light, I am a crystal so polished I act as a mirror. You can see the rainbow of colors in me, glinting and then gone, with each shade different than the last. I am made of flesh and bone, alive in every sense of the word, but more often than not, I turn see-through. Because they're looking right at me, but they can't see the plea in my words. I am trapped in my own circus funhouse. A new distortion in each mirror, yet still looking for something in them to make me whole. When one stares at a mirror, do they ever look at another object reflected in the mirror? No, because why would people bother? Spacebar, because what good is it to be alive and thinking and hope to be seen when you forget how to appear in your words and instead turn into someone else's? I once wrote a poem on rape. I wrote it, loved it, and then erased it. It took me a moment to remember that this type of pain isn't meant to be loved. It isn't even mine to share, and thank all things good for that, but I don't know what else to say. I cannot go silent. To go silent is to remain unseen, lost to the world. I cannot go silent and fade into the background like the dull white noise pushing you to sleep. To be silent is to be no better than dead to this world. On days like these, I feel the most empty. Not the most enraged or saddened, but the most empty. My shoulders grow broader, but the pressure is still too much for me to bear, because at this point, I feel like a crystal, compressed until I'm reflecting beautiful shades of colors, but unable to even take one and call it my own. I turn into an actual mirror, unable to reflect myself, so I reflect the will and desire and beings of others. Crystals and mirrors, I cannot feel anything but empty, because neither crystal nor mirror is able to feel till they are given something to reflect. Wow!
Of the Team Poetry Slam. So we need to take all of the energy that you stored up. Because this is your time, y'all, okay? It's your time to shine. So give maximum love to Leah!
Okay, I made this poem for my dad because I love this man. He's really cool. Yeah, so he's cool. Dear Dad, I refuse. I'm sorry that I acted like I hated you for so long. My tears fell onto the screen as I wrote this paragraph in ode to you. Shit, I may even be crying right now. You make life worth living. I love when you yell at me to clean the house before you get back from your weekly trip at Costco. I love your love of music. I always wonder where I got it from. You know how to make a whole crowd laugh with just one joke. You make me laugh. You make me smile. Every moment with you is a good one. You give me knowledge when you gain nothing. You give me the game you gained from being raised in the ghetto. You saw your friends go all around you. You made it past 25, and that's when you had me. Your words, your face, your passion. Your words is why I love you. Therefore, I can never hate you. I'm sorry if I made it feel like you did. I'm sorry for all the times. I'm sorry for all the times I was frustrated at you. When I fell silent in the car because I knew I messed up. I'm sorry if it felt like I loved Mom more. You are both equal. You are enough for me. I worry about you during the late night drives home from work. I wonder where you are, but I don't have to worry about you leaving because you always come back. When you lay your tired feet on the house floor, sweating from exhaustion and frustration, you creep into my room at the crack of dawn and lay a kiss on the brown skin covering my forehead you made not too long ago and whisper, I love you, as you tuck me in. You do this. When you do this, I'm wide awake, but you wouldn't know because I keep my eyes closed, just so the moment could last longer. Knowing that no matter how old I get, you'll love me. Knowing that when I convince myself I don't need you, you'd stay. For those hour pep talks you give me and Alina sitting in the car, all because you wanted to inform us. You nurture, you speak, you laugh, you smile, you teach. You always remind me that you love me. You hold me when I need you. You think I'm the most beautiful person in the world to ever walk this earth when I don't believe it myself. I love that you and Mom are both strong despite the places you have gone. I love your essence, your existence. I will always and forever love you. I yearn for your guidance, your love, your spirit. I yearn for you. You are my excitement, my wise keeper, my favorite man. You are my father. I love you, Tony.
Mic check. All right. If you heard the poet say, you nurture, you speak, you laugh, you teach, clap it up one more time. Wow. I'm so astounded by all the poets that blessed the stage today. Thank y'all so much for your courage, your vulnerability, your love, your laughter, your tears. It is also sacred and held with so much appreciation. Now, we've come to the part that maybe some folks have been waiting for. And before I make this announcement, I would like to say that the point is not the point. The point is the poetry, okay? Okay. And now, are y'all ready to hear the top scoring poets of our bout? No, you're not. It was a trick because we have Neon B coming up to spit a poem for us real quick. Give it up for Neon B, the most gracious host of the night.
So I'm gonna spit a poem. Oh wait, actually okay. I gotta get my phone from back there.
Woo!
Right? together, so bear with me. Oh, to the people cut out of pictures. There's something beautiful about friends who aren't your friends giving you some of your best experiences. Riding in shopping carts, getting drunk and watching a wedding take place on bladed green, watching the buildings move across the street at 2 a.m., sitting in the wet grass, laying your heavy head on their shoulder, folding your hand into their withered palm, dancing in kitchens, smiling across pillows, kissing their cheeks pricked by the harsh air. I've experienced so many people. Saw the beauty of people I might only have awkward likes and we should hang out sometimes with from now on. Maybe we were meant to only exist in cut up photographs and poems. Now they are just as artistic as the paintings on my wall. Now they own my earrings and I own a plant that I will let die. Temporary people always give you plants. Does that say something? Temporary people love to plant themselves into you and walk away, tell you to take care. Let me tell you a secret. Sometimes I am a temporary person. So I'm sorry if I forget your name that one time at the supermarket, your eyes filled with I know you transformed to I wish I did. And we soaked in the frozen food section like I mean something more than I meant to. See, sometimes I underestimate my own heartbeat and my own face and my own breath, the way it is so easy to get attached to. I was probably dissociating that one time we met up. See, all faces blur together nowadays, and if it helps you sleep at night, please remember sometimes I wrap myself too tightly around those with erasers for hearts. I'm a fourth wall break, an acknowledgement of the outer world, aren't I? Take solace in the fact that you will think about me the way you think about the last step you took, or the thing you ate up a week ago. How you miss the taste but can't bring yourself to cook today. And I will leave the wrong people again and again and again. There is a moment when your eyes connect with the back of someone long forgotten. Walking away with a memory never touched, a warmth never felt, a chill, a cold, a harsh existence. And who are we not to pat the backs of those who have left us? So, maybe I'll forget all about you. Or maybe I'll write your name on the bark of a tree I'll never revisit. Maybe you're trying to forget me. And to that, I say, good luck. Thank y'all. Again, clap it up for all the poets that touch the stage.
Before I make the announcement for our top 4 scoring poets of the night that will be moving on to semifinals, we got to do a shameless plug for our Youth Speaks program. So for folks who aren't familiar, or maybe for folks who are and are interested, we have our after-school writing and performance workshop happening every Wednesday from 4:30 to 6:30, led by yours truly, NEJ, and also our other teaching artists at Youth Speaks. It is a hybrid situation, and if you are based in SF, you do have the opportunity to get $250 very cute dollars. So if that's interesting to you, come talk to me. Come talk to me about it, and we can get you registered and figure out all the details for that. We also have our under 21 open mic happening every second Fridays at 5 p.m. right here in our brand new office. And we also have... One more. Oh, we only have one more. So make sure y'all come out to that. Thank y'all so much for folks who have been coming consistently and folks who this is their first time. We appreciate you all so much, and this would not be possible without you. And last but not least, we have our second annual Backyard Conference. This is a youth-led summer camp curated by the Spokes Youth Advisory Board. Can I get a Spokes? And this is all about connecting teens with the resources and mentors that you need to help you grow into the next dimension of your voice. So join youth facilitators, local organizers, and master class artists for an exciting week of free workshops, trainings, and performances dedicated to helping you level up. And SF teams will get paid $100 for attending. This does happen in June, so we still got some time until then, but feel free to tap in with a staff member or a spokesmember for more information about that. And last but not least, could I get a drum roll, please? Okay. Right, so one last announcement. I gotta keep y'all on y'all tippy toes, you know? So also we will be having the Unified Poetry Slam. So if you have a group of 4 to 5 students or poets that are interested in competing in a team slam, come talk to me about it. And we will have a publishing opportunity for all the poets in the room up to ages 25 with the Offing Poetry Magazine, which is a literary journal. So if you want to get published and you want to get some money out there, this also looks really great on a resume. You know, come talk to me about it and I'll have more details for you. All right, now, drum roll, please. Okay, coming in at our 4th placing poet, can we give it up for Claire? Hey. And coming in at 3rd place, we have Minerva. Coming in at 2nd place, we got Baby J. And coming in at 1st place, one more drum roll, please. Give it up for Leah. So much love to all the poets that blessed the mic today. Thank y'all so much for coming. This has been a Youth Beat production. And remember, the next generation can speak for itself and does. And if you are a part of our lovely the Teen Poetry Slam, please circle up outside with our MC for your closing poet huddle. Clap it up one more time.